Just making sure we're up and running. We are live. Hi Sylvia. Hi Chris. Lovely to see you. Right, yeah. Sorry, I've got a different setup tonight, so I haven't quite. I'm hoping my filming will go okay. It's just that I had a revamp at weekend and I haven't quite finished what I need to do for proper filming, so I'm hoping this is going to work. So if you can hear me and see me all right, we'll crack on. Right, so Sylvia's beating you again, has she, Chris? Love it. Right, so this evening, or should I say today, was the launch of our annual catalogue from May this year through to April next year. All exciting, loads of nice goodies. Just want everything out of the catalogue. Unfortunately, we can't. But yes, there's loads of stuff in there that I would like. So over the next year, we'll be playing, we'll be stamping, we'll be having fun. Hi Izzy. Right, so today I can actually show you inside. The first time. Now I know Izzy's been through this earlier on, but I just wanted to go through a few things. This evening we're going to be making a little mini album. Maybe I ought to show you first actually. So I've made two. The first one is this one, and now this is made from, this is retired now, this was the hand-penned designer series paper, but I'll just to give you a look at it. So we've got a nice little denim ribbon down the back, we've got an opening that is a Velcro dot, and we're going to open up to this. I've got no photos or anything in it, it's blank, but I just wanted to show you what we're going to be making. So this is a mini photo album. You can journal in it, you can put pockets in it, tags in it, you can do whatever your creativity, wherever your creativity, get my teeth into gear, takes you. So with this, you've got two concertina pieces. You can use this side as well. So you could put a photo in there, you could put a pocket in there for tags, anything like that to journal on. Then you can put photos or journal on both sides. Same at this side. So it is just a simple photo album, I suppose. It's not as difficult as it maybe looks. So this is what we're going to be making. This was inspired by another demonstrator by the name of Debbie Henderson. She has a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is called Debbie Henderson. So anybody who wants to have a look, she's got some lovely videos, and this is one that I took on, cased from her, and I've rejigged the sizes because the lady was American. It was in inches, so I've made it just a slightly different size, but yeah, very similar, same mechanism. So that is the first one. This is the second one I've made. I might actually just put that out of the way because it might deflect. So this is the second one. This is using the new just bear with me, I cannot remember any names at the moment. It'll take me a little while. It's the cup of tea, or a cup of tea bundle, and I didn't buy the actual suite. I just bought the designer series paper and the bundle. So that is what I've used for this one. It's really nice, really bright, all the new ink colours. So this is made from Orchid Oasis, the base, and then same principle. It's just a little Velcro dot, and then we've just decorated. I've only just done a couple because I was making this last night at silly o'clock or early this morning. But it's the same principle, all different. And then on that one I've put another tea with cup of tea with a tea bag hanging from it. If I can't split them. There we go. So it's just really nice and colourful. I really do like the colours. But tonight we're gonna make this. We're gonna make the album. I'm gonna make it slightly different. Whereas I used the 6x6 papers for this one out of that cup of tea bundle, out of the suite, sorry. I'm going to create my own designer series paper for the album tonight. Now, I've only just been playing, so I'm not we'll see how we go, we'll see, but it'll just show you how to make it and how, you know, how versatile. And I say it's dead easy. It's dead easy to make. Okay, right, that's that. So yeah, just going back to the annual catalogue, loads of lovely goodies, all sorts of lovely sweets, Nature's Prints, or some prints. Nature's Prints bundle is the actual stamp set and die set. There's some absolutely beautiful things. The man for men, difficult cards making for men, he's the man. I've got that stamp set and die set, so that'll be something coming in the future. These are two. This one I absolutely adore, the Honeybee Home. That's what's carried over. I love that one. But there's all sorts. Two of my favourites, Nature's Harvest and Quiet Meadow. I love this one. I love the colours in here. So this is one that I shall be treating myself to. But there is so much. So exciting. All exciting times. And with the new ink colours as well. It's great. Look, Christmas. We can do Christmas. Because I've got this stamp set and die set from last time. Izzy will be going, no, not Christmas. But there's all sorts. There is some beautiful stamp and die sets. So, just a little taster from the new annual catalogue. Right, let's get started. Let me pop that to one side. Right, you'll have to bear with me because everything's moved. I've only made that one little album last night to find where everything was, so I might be a bit slow tonight. Sorry, I apologise. Right, so as I said, we're going to make this in Orchid Oasis. This is a base card. Just let me get my things with the measurements because I'll forget. So, the cover, which this is going to be, we need to cut a piece at 23 centimetres by 13 centimetres. I just want to make sure I get my measurements right. So we've got 13 by 23. We need my arm out like that. We're going to go in at 23. And I made this the other week. I went over to Izzy's for an evening and we had a go at making it. And it was a lovely evening. So 13. So we'll just cut that is my base. Okay, so I'll just pop that at the back to one side. Right, so I have some scraps. It will take just over, it'll take 2 A4 sheets to make this of your base card. Okay, I've got some spare, but I need to cut. I need to cut them. Right, so if I get that out, so we've cut the base. We're now going to cut these. Now these are in two. It's not in one long piece. So these are split in two. So we need 2 pieces the same size. And they will be, just let me, 28 centimetres by 9 centimetres. So just make sure, yeah, that's okay. So we'll make one 28 centimetres. Just put my scraps off to the side. By 9 centimetres. And we want 2 of these. So I'll just get rid of my, that's one. And I don't think, nope. I've got bits and bats everywhere. 28. Put that slither off. 28 by 9. So that's 2 pieces the same size. That's your main pieces. We'll do the mat and layers in a little while. So let me get rid. Oh no, I don't need to get rid of this because we need to score. Just leave that piece, the base, the cover, off to the side for a moment. I forgot this piece. Right. So while we've got this here, we're going to score, and we're going to score this at 9 centimetres. I'm going to turn this over and score at 18 centimetres. And then spin it over again, and we're going to go, and you'll see why in a moment, why I've been turning it over. And then at 27. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3 score lines. So I'll just pop that there. I'll just do the same with this. So we've got 9 centimetres. We've got, I'm going to spin it over, we've got 18 centimetres. Spin it over again, and we've got 27. All I'm doing is turning it over like so. When I say turn over, and to 27. Sorry, I'm if I miss any messages, I do apologise. Hi, Helen. Oh dear. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't like Christmas, Izzy. Right. So we have 2 pieces with a narrow score that goes in the middle, and then we've got 2 other scores on the side. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 by 9s. Where it meets in the middle, that will be glued together. So that's that piece. Right, let's do it. I'm just going to pop my piece down. Right, now you can do this. I'm using the Flowing Flowers, and these are in the mini catalogue, January to June, and I love this. I didn't realise, I thought it was in the annual catalogue, but it isn't. I've just been having a look, that's why I was late on. So I thought I better get it used and demonstrated. So we're going to use the same colour as the cardstock, so we're going with Orchid Oasis. I'm going to use the largest of the stamps, and I'm going to get, now it's up to you, you can use basic white cardstock, but I didn't want this to be too thick, so I'm using just a heavyweight paper. I just didn't want it to be too thick, because there's 2 lots of that's on designer series paper on there, but I just didn't want it to be too thick, so I'm using this paper. And all we're going to do is, hopefully I'm in frame, we're going to ink up the stamp, and we're just going random, totally and utterly. We've got cat hairs. You wouldn't think, would you, a new fresh craft room would have cat hairs, but unfortunately we do. They didn't like all the upheaval at weekend. They weren't happy bunnies. So I'm just randomly turning as I go. And I've got my grid paper, so when I go off the edge, it just looks, it just makes it easy. One stamp, it's not, doesn't have to all be covered. We're just going for it. Just a simple just like, I love this stamp. I'm going to put that in the middle. Just going to go round now, just fill a few spaces in. I'm just going anywhere. I made a boo-boo there, but you'll not know once we get going. It just looks so pretty. I'll just go in now, random. I hadn't planned on doing this tonight, but hey ho. It needs to be used. I need to use this stamp set because I like it. Right. I think. Oh, hi, Lids. Right. just clean off my, if I move that now out of the way, it just gives a nice, I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm just going to go in this corner, a bit darker. That's it. There we go. So it just gives a little bit of colour. There's another one I prepared earlier. So I've got 2 pieces. I thought, well, I can't have, if I do one and it's not enough, I prepared one earlier. So I'll just clean my stamp off. Right. So now we've got our designer series paper. We need to put a cover on here. We're not going to score this the front cover until we've got the designer series paper on it. So if I bring back my trimmer, I've got stuff everywhere here. Let me just put that down there. I'm all not used to this room. It's flummoxed me. Right, so the piece of designer series paper we need for the front cover, we need 22 centimetres by 12. So I'm going to cut that to 12. And with this pattern, it doesn't matter which way around you have it. And 22. So that's that piece. While we've got it here, we need 2 pieces for the inside cover. I'm just doing it the same, whereas on my, what have I done with it? On this, I just used designer series paper, just use a different colour, but I'm going to go in. It's not all going to be that, some of it will be plain. Okay, so the 2 inside, for the inside covers, we need 10 centimetres by 12. And no, that's going to have to be on the inside. I'll have to get my other piece. So if I go 10 centimetres by 12, by 12, there we go. Right, it is right, that just looked a little wide. Right, front cover, front cover, and I love that. I think that's lovely. Right, let's get it glued on. I might actually need a new glue out, but we shall see. So come on. So I'm just going to go round the edges like so. You missed a bit. Oh, I like that, Izzy. Let's have a look. Right. So let me stick that on. And the reason why I like the Tombow glue, the multi-purpose glue, is you have wiggle room. That's that bit. While we're here, we'll stick these on. Just on the inside. This is where I get glue everywhere, and I am going to take that way. And hoping. That's that one. And then that one. We're going to put that to one side so it will dry before we actually score it. Come on, just last me for this session, please. Right, there goes. That's onto there. Like so. Right, so I'm going to put that to one side. So pretty. Absolutely. Right, so onto the inside. I'm going to burnish these now. Just get my bone folder. Now, when I scored them, can you remember I moved it from one side to the other to score? This is because it's going in a concertina. So if I bring that, so it's folding different ways, it's concertinaed. So that is why we turned it over. So where there is what we call a valley, we're going to make it a mountain. I know that sounds really strange, but that is how it works. So where there's a valley, if you can, I don't know if you can see or not. Don't know, just here. That is a valley. Okay, we're going to make it a mountain. Just burnish it, and then burnish that small one. Okay, so you'll see, just make sure, maybe I've scored that slightly wrong, but that will be fine. Whoops. So that will basically go like so. Okay, so we'll do the other one, and we'll do that. So we've got valley fold that goes into a mountain. You can do a mountain fold, do it that way, that goes into a valley. I just like to confuse everybody. And then the little one. It all makes sense when it comes to. So there we go. So that one wants to be really bent both ways. Right. So what will happen is these two small pieces are going to be glued in the centre. And as you see in that one, find the centre. And then all I've done is put, let's open it out so you can see. If I move that, it's just a neat and tidy line. You can't really see the join. And then we've just put ribbon just on it just to decorate. Okay. There we go. Right, so do we do the mats and layers? I think we will. Right, now it's up to you, however you want to decorate your album. If I bring the first one I made in, what I should have done some die cut some circles. Just be different, which you can do, you know, put photos in it or anything. You don't have to decorate it like this. You don't have to have the mats like that, because I've obviously got 2 pieces of card, but I thought the yellow actually pops the white. So it's up to you however you want to decorate it. If you just want to decorate it with designer series paper and just put photos in, maybe do a get a white die cut. You can have the background, we'll do it in a second, have the background. So say for instance, it's not cut to size, but if that was the background, we could have a photo there, and then we could have a white die cut that you could write on. So just something, however you want to decorate it. So let me bring this in, and these pieces are 9 centimeters square. Okay, so I'm going to go in at 8. Yeah. Or do I go in at 8.5? I'll go in at 8.5. I can always make it smaller, I just can't make it bigger if I cut it. So if I go in 8.5, and if I just pop that, just to give you an idea, there we go. Or you can go in at 8, but we'll go in, I think, at 8.5. So I'm going to put 4 patterned pieces in, or if I've got enough, I could do 2, 4, I could do 8. I might have to do some more stamping, and then where it's difficult to explain. So where I've got the floral here, I could put the floral here, and have that similar to this. So you could have picture, and you could write on this bit. We'll do it that way. That's what we'll do. Just another way of doing it. So I might need to do a little bit more stamping, but we shall see. So we want 1, 2, 8.5. So we're just gonna pop those there, and 8.5. We are just gonna have to quickly stamp another one. 8.5. This is what happens when you come on and you just do it ad hoc as such. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't pick that up, that's not big enough, is it? No. 2 seconds, I'm just going to, in fact, just bear with us. I'm just going to quickly stamp another sheet. In fact, I'll do half a sheet, or I might just do it all. Just bear with me. So we've got just random. Okay. Just makes a nice background. Right, that'll do. Just quickly. Just shows you how easy you can just make a piece of designer series paper. One colour, and that's it. You can do it. Right, so I'll move that out of the way. Let's cut. Eight and a half. In fact, I'm going to do that end. 8.5. 8.5. And 8.5. Right, move that out of the way. Let's see, scrappy dappies. Right, let's just sit down. Oh, right. I'll quickly glue these on. So I hope everybody had a nice weekend. Bank holiday. Soon be bank holiday again. For the Queen's Jubilee. Has anybody got anything planned? Any street parties or anything like that? And if anybody wants any bunting making, the bunting queen is watching, hopefully still watching. Helen Smith, if you want to go and have a look at her Etsy page, she has got some beautiful bunting. Okay, so is this going to Norfolk? Nice one. I know this is just like two cut, you know, just white and Orchid Oasis, but it's so simple, so stunning. So if you're a new crafter, you've only got one colour ink, you can do it. It's just, that's what they say, simple stamping. Okay. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I was going to have all these cut to size, but I thought, no, I haven't been on for so long, or seems like so long, with one thing or another. I just thought we'd do it. We'd do the whole thing. Not have anything cut. Come on, glue. You can do it. Oh, yeah. Just when you think it's run out, there's still loads left. Oh, that the little Queen Helen made. Oh, it's amazing. So sweet. A very talented lady. Right, that is those stuck on. Okay, so we've just got, I'm just going to, I think, we've only got 4. Just let me think about this. This is ad hoc, this is just me being me. Just bear with me. I am just looking at what I have. To go on there. Right, so we don't want those. Shall we go with some circles? We'll go with some circles, I think. Just something different. Let's go with some circles. So these are the circle layering dies. I'm just going to stand up. Right. I don't know. What do you think? We're going to do it in white. Big or the smaller one? Anybody got any preferences? I'll just wait while somebody comments. Big. We'll go for big, Sylvia. Right. So I need 4. We're going with 4. I'll just bring my wee beastie in. Big, big, small, small. We're going for big. Sylvia got in there first. She beat you, Chris. Oh dear. We do have some fun. We do have some fun. Right. Make sure I've got my yet. So I'm just using some winder through. Oh, that's wobbled my camera. That's the only trouble until I get sorted. So that's 1. 2. Oh, can't get that off. 2. I'll go back this way. 3. Bear with me. And 4. And I think, I don't know, I'm just going to cut a smaller one out. I don't know if it'll work or not, but we're just going to cut a smaller one out. So that's me 4, she says. 1. Yeah, it is me 4. And then I'm just going to cut. I'm not quite sure if this will work or not, but I'm going to give it a whirl. Why not? If it doesn't work, it's only a piece of card. Right. Done. So if I just put my machine back. Since I've done my craft room, it has its own little space now. It's out all the time. It has to work harder. Right. Let's bring it all back in. So we have 4 and we have a little one. So I'm going to, it's just different, it's just something different. You can make it however you want. So you could even put it on there if you wanted. You're the designer. You have it how you want it. Release your creativity and go for it. So I'll just stick those on that side. Come on, glue, please. And I suppose I actually could have stamped colour on colour on the background, but yeah, I always think about it after. I'm not very good at just doing things off the cuff like this. Oh, cat hairs are sticking to me. My cats were very perturbed moving all furniture at the weekend, but they have got the window seat. The windowsill is the cat's domain, and usually my knee or my shoulder when you're trying to craft. They won't leave you alone. I'll shut the door. I just daren't. I daren't craft with them about. Not on live, because they'll just come and plonk themselves in front of you. Oh dear, I'm just chuckling to myself. Right, so here we go. This is what we've got. Okay, I'm just going to put those to the back. We're going to score this now it's dry. So let's get my scoreboard. Okay. What we're going to do with this is we're going to score at 11 from each end. Okay. So 11 from that end, spin it round, and 11 from this end. Okay, so we have, you might be able to see that side. We have 1 centimetre where we're going to overlap the bits in the middle. Okay, so let me burnish this. What have I done with my bone vase there? Can't see for looking. Okay, so I'm going to go in, burnish on this side, burnish. Okay, so we have our little booklet, like so. Okay, we'll take our insides. Okay, we're going to, what I am going to do is just on, obviously because I've got this a centimetre, these are both a centimetre. I'm just going to take a slither off each side. So just on this little tab here, I'm just going to just take a little slither, tiny little slither, look, off each one, and then it'll not restrict the actual back of the cover. You'll see what I mean in a second once I get sorted. So if I lift this up, it's difficult because it's the same colour. Okay, let me, can we see? Yes. So here's a spine, and here is the leaf, and we're just taking it just inside that score line, and it works out just inside the score line at this side. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, and then what we're going to do is with this one, just make sure I get it right, we're going to pop that one on top, and because we've also cut that one down, that one will sit in place as well. I hope that makes sense, but you'll see what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to put some tear and tape down there because it's just the right size. Like so, and then on here too, like so. Hi Shaz. No worries. I will upload it as soon as I've finished. I'm having problems with my computer uploading to YouTube, so I'm going to have to try it on the laptop. So, because I thought I could upload I've got about 3 videos to upload, and I've been having problems. So, you'll just have to bear with me on YouTube. But they are on Facebook. I will get them uploaded. I just haven't had a chance to sit, and I'm not very techy, I'm afraid. Right, so I'm eyeballing this, trying to get equal distant top and bottom, and we're going for it. Just put a bit of weight on there. This is what we've got. Take it off here. And we're going to do the same. That's, I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to do the same. Hopefully that is okay. So, as you can see, it's slowly coming together. Okay, right. What I'm going to do next is put the ribbon round. Now, I haven't got the in colour ribbon. I've only got 2 of the colours. I haven't got all of the colours. So I'm going to go with what I've got. Glittered Organdy ribbon. I think that is actually in the carried over into the new catalogue. So let's just, I might just do a knot. I'll see. I'm not the best at doing bows, I'm afraid. Let's try it. I get all fingers and thumbs. Oh. Is it gonna just let me? Ba-dum-bum. I've now got a pegboard where I can hang my scissors and things like that, so I know where they are, so I don't lose them, because I've already lost a pair of my little black scissors. Oh, it's not too bad. Could have been better. I'm just lethal. I'll lose everything. I'd lose my marbles. I lose things easily. Oh, it's not a brilliant bow, but let me do it again. Let me do it again. This is where you need another pair of hands. Izzy, where are you when I need you? Have some. Oh, not organised. I do have some of them. I don't know what they call them. Them tweezers that hold things. Closed. I've done it now. I'm not going to do it, am I? Right, that's it. That's it. She's given in. She's given in. There we go. If all else fails, just do a knot. Otherwise, you'll be watching till midnight. So do it quite long. Got to. There we go. If you can just see it. And then when you open it up in the centre, you've just got that nice bit of ribbon. Right, let's get on with the closure. So, I did have these out somewhere. I am using the tailored tag dies, these ones, and I am using the more ornate one, the second one down, not the biggest, the second one. Okay, I will bring back my big machine, and I think I'm going to do it in, I've got loads of scraps, you never find a bit when you want a bit. Okay, so we're going to do it in Orchid Oasis. So I'm just going to put that on there and run it through. Oh, I need it again because I'm going to cut. Oops, if I can get hold of it. I'm going to cut the little eyelet things in white as a contrast. Okay. Hello, Mr. Harper. Good evening. Are you well? Right. So that's... I'm only going to use one of them. I'm just going to put that to one side, out the way. Okay. Let me sit down. Oh. Right. Bring back scoring tool. Because what we need to do is we need to score this. If I can bring... What have I done with me? I've got more space than enough. I still lose things. So we're going to make the little clasp for the booklet. Okay. So we need to score at 3.5. I don't know if I'm in shot. Maybe I'm just 3.5 centimeters from the straight edge, and then 4.5, just over 4.5. Only just a smidgen, so it actually goes round. Okay, so if you can see, we're just going to burnish, and again, and then this is going to go like so. Okay, so I'm going to eyeball it. I'm just going to, let's put the little, otherwise I'll lose it, put the little reinforcer on, if I can get my ink, listen me, just turned it over now, it's going to stick to the, oh dear me, whoops, if anybody's going to do it, Lorna is, I apologise if I get my head in shot. Okay. And if it's a little bit sticky, get your embossing buddy out. Got some glitter stuck on there from the ribbon. Oh, I don't like that. Makes it look all pretty. We like a bit of bling. Right, I need, these are the In Colour, the new In Colour matte decorative dots, and I think we'll go with, because it's a variety, because I've stamped 2nd and 3rd generation, we're going to go with a paler one. Cool. He's a little bit lively, and we're just going to put that on there like so, so it looks like a clasp. And that is the matte decorative dots in the new In Colours. Right, here goes for the fun. Tombow. Why are we using this? Because it has wiggle room. We all like a good wiggle. Let's just see. I'm liking that bit for the front, so this is going on the back here. I've got to eyeball this. It's up to you how you do it. I just like so. Just hold that down, just make sure it sets. And this is what it's going to look like. Right, so I use I've got my drawer. I use some little hook and loop, like Velcro dot things. They're only tiny ones, because the ones, sometimes if you use the bigger ones, it's a bit too strong. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to not stick them all together. I'm just going to stick a pair together. Oh, we've got 2 pairs now. Lorna's just an she's just crazy. Right, so I'm going to pick that up so they're actually stuck together. The get off, it's sticking to me. Okay, so the Velcro together. I'm going to put that on there. They are extremely sticky. Okay, so we're just going to make sure, shut that up. So we can open up like so. Okay, right. If you want to, you can decorate the front. And do you know something? I don't think I'm going to. Just let me, oh, that's my chair gone. I think I'm going to put Time for a Happy Dance. If I can find my stamps there. Where are you? Oh dear. There's no hope for me today. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. Oh, I've got it. So in the Flowing Flowers, we've got this lovely sentiment, Time for a Happy Dance. So we're going to, that's it. Time for a Happy Dance. I think that's nice. It's like a little bit of memory keeping. I'm going to use, I know it's a bit big, but we're going to use this. Right. I don't know whether to die cut a piece. I think let's just go for it. Let's get a piece of card. I might just actually just cut it out rather than die cut. Time for a Happy Dance. Just stamp down. Time for a Happy Dance. That's nice. Like that. Just let it dry. Just clean my stamp off. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. There we go. Right. So, I am going to just let me put my tools away as I go. Get my scissors. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'm just gonna if I can. Oh. When you're cutting, always move your card, not your scissors. Just make that more round. And that more round. There we go. What do we think? Does that stand out? Just let me. Right, we'll stick it down. could have embossed it with silver or something like that. It probably would have stood out better, but never mind. I think you've put up with me for long enough. Just over an hour with Lorna is enough. Okay, so here we are. So this is what we've made tonight. A little mini album. It's very blue. Wedgwood, yes, very, very Wedgwood actually, Helen. So I've got, there's glitter everywhere. It's stuck to me off the ribbon. But yeah, so you can, if you want to, as I said, you can put a pocket in here, put tags, doesn't matter. However, put photographs. So you can put photographs in there, on there, do a bit of journaling in there. And the same. So I mean, if you wanted to use all, you get 12, you get 14 photos in total if you really wanted to use them all for photos. If you had a weekend away, you wanted to take photos, whatever. But that is our little booklet. So the three, I'm just gonna move my things out of the way. So the three we've made, all slightly different. I just wanted to show you the difference, really. So we've got the one we've made tonight, the first one I made, and then the one I made last night, which is that little bit more brighter. But it just shows you what you can do if you've only got one lot of ink. There you go, you can make your own DSP up. You're going to give it a try, Chris. Excellent, excellent. It is easy, it's lovely, it doesn't take long. It's just me gabbling that's taken so long tonight. But yeah, I will upload it to YouTube as soon as I can, with all this in the description. I always put all the sizes of the card and designer series paper and everything I've used, what dies I've used, etc, etc. So I will do that as soon as I can. Well, I'd like to say it's been a lovely evening. I've loved to craft with you. We'll be back next week. Not quite sure what we're going to do next week. We might go masculine next week. So just something different, because I always find masculine cards are very difficult. So we'll probably have a go at doing something like that next week. Okay, well, I'd like to say thank you so very much for watching me tonight. If you're watching me on catch up, very much appreciate it. And we will see you again it'll be Monday next week, not Tuesday. Just a bit hectic yesterday, so yeah, so it's Tuesday makes with me this week, and we'll be back Monday next week. So thank you once again. Don't forget, annual catalogue just launched today. Anybody out there haven't got a demonstrator who would like a catalogue, just give me a shout. You can get me on social media. Find me on Instagram and Facebook. Well, you've got me on Facebook because you're watching. So yeah, you'll find me at Lorna Carter's Creations. So thank you very much. I've really enjoyed it. Take care, everybody. Until next week, carry on crafting. Bye.